In this video, I'm going to be going over the fastest way to earn XP in Season 7 in NBA 2K23 Myteam to go ahead and get this Invincible Zion Williamson, and also all of the other prizes you get, like 25,000 MT along the way, 3 Hall of Fame badges, Ascension prizes, a Dark Matter Victor Oladipo, more Hoff badges, like just a bunch of stuff you do get for leveling up. But I think they really made the level up path worth it this season. There's a lot of great stuff to be grinding for, especially the Invincible level 40 Zion Williamson. So the first thing you guys want to focus on is obviously go down to the XP screen, and I would say the first thing you guys want to do is make sure you knock out these win the weekend challenges. And the reason why I say that is because they do have a time limit of only 2 days and 8 hours, right? So if you look at the other stuff like the all-time NBA, that's got 41 days. That's going to be here the entire season. Stuff like the Myteam wins, stuff like the Season 7 rewards, you know, you want to focus on that stuff. But I would say first, you definitely want to focus on the win the weekend and the daily challenges, because they're only going to be here for 8 hours for the daily, 2 days and 8 hours when I'm recording this video, probably even less when you guys are seeing it. So that's the first thing I would focus on. And you also do get that free pack if you complete all the challenges. Really easy to do for the Evolve players ones. The one that I always do for the Evolve is going to be DeAndre Ayton. He's super cheap on the auction house. Like, this is definitely the card that I'd recommend doing. Is you go to the NBA playoffs, you go to the Suns, you go to DeAndre Ayton. I already have so many in my collection that I've evoed from before, but what you can do is you can look for DeAndre Ayton. You can find his amethyst for, I would say, anywhere around 2,000 MT. That's what I was buying them for. Maybe even like 1,500. I think I bought a lot for. So about 1,500 to 2,000 MT. Maybe he's a little bit more expensive right now. Yeah, he's still around 2,000 MT. So what you can do is, let's say 2,000 MT on average, you can go ahead and pick up DeAndre Ayton, and then all you got to do is evo him 5 times over. Now that's going to be really fast, because once again, you're only spending 10,000 MT, and you can also sell the card back. I just want to quickly check. Do I have a DeAndre Ayton in my collection? I don't think I do. I might have one down here. I do have a DeAndre Ayton, so I can show you guys his Evo, because I was Evoing up a ton for the last week's win the weekend for last season, because it's so easy to do. Like, DeAndre Ayton is super easy to Evo. There's also some other cards you guys can do from the playoffs that is super easy, like, you know, DeAnthony Melton. It's just 15 points and 2 free throws. You know, even cards like Malik Monk, I mean, if you like shooting free throws, or you can get a lot of those, that's pretty easy. But the fastest one I found for sure is going to be with DeAndre Ayton. All you got to do is score 15 points in a single game and grab 13 rebounds. That you can do super easy and triple threat offline. Or if you go to like a challenge game and you want to do one of these like single player challenges that are on like semi-pro difficulty, like the level 1 Josh Giddey challenge, that's going to be really good for this as well. Either you can play triple threat offline, since it's a new season and it's only on semi-pro. Like, it's on semi-pro till like 15 wins, and it's on pro till, yeah, about 50 wins. So you got a lot of time where it's going to be on a low difficulty, and DeAndre Ayton you can get done in one single game. So basically, all you got to do for that challenge is play 5 triple threat offline games, evo DeAndre Ayton 5 times, and now that's going to be 1,800 XP, you know, going towards that Zion. And then the other challenges are going to be very simple. Win a clutch time online game using 5 playoff cards, same thing but for clutch time offline, and then win a triple threat online game using 3 playoff cards, and win a triple threat offline game using 3 playoff cards. So very simple to do. You can probably get this done in what, 5 triple threat offline games, you know, 2 clutch time, 2 triple threat. That might take you a couple hours, 2 hours at most, an hour and a half, especially if you're super quick. I mean, I could actually, no, not even 2 hours. I could see somebody getting that done in less than an hour. So less than an hour for a pack, and you're also going to get what, you know, 2,000, 2,500, that's not right math, 3,500, around, I would say about 6,000 XP, which is really nice. And you also do get a free promo pack that you can maybe pull something from. So definitely focus on the win the weekend. 100% the first thing that I'd focus on. And then I would first, you know, go ahead, if you have a lot of cards to grade and you don't mind spending the MT, it's just a quick 5,000 XP. And you guys can see I did it for the previous season. I literally opened up so many. So I'll just quickly go open up this one so I can show you guys what to do. Oh, this is where my Danny Ferry was. I forgot that I graded him. If you guys watch my video, I couldn't find where Danny Ferry was. But what you guys can do to do as fast as possible is you grade 10 cards, right? You just go to gold and you just do this. You go send all your golds or all whatever low tier cards you want to do, and you just send them to the grading system, and then you just got to do this 10 times over. It's going to cost you in total around 12,000 MT. So if you don't want to spend that, then you don't have to, but that's an easy, quick way to get yourself 5,000 XP that goes towards the Zion Williamson. So that's like the next thing I'd focus on, is grading those 100 cards. And then after that, once again, if you have some MT to spend, it's probably going to be in the all-time NBA, because in total, you're gonna be able to get, I think if my math is correct, around 22 or 23,000 XP from all 30 of these challenges. Yes, it's gonna take a long time to do so because you have to win a clutch time offline or online game using 5 from that specific team of the all-time NBA players, and they're gonna be they're gonna be somewhat expensive for like the decent cards. You know, for example, I pulled the Dark Matter LeBron from the Heat, so I'll definitely do the Heat one. That's an easy 750 XP. But like if you want to go buy a Chris Bosh, right, a guy who's got a good jump shot, some pretty good size, he's about 7,000 MT. If you want to go buy a Jimmy Butler, he's gonna be around 3,000. So some of these cards are fairly expensive, not like, you know, one card is super expensive, like maybe it's Tim Hardaway, but that's just probably because he's super rare on the auction house. But what I'm saying is it's going to add up to go buy every single team and do every single challenge, so that you're probably gonna have to do over time and maybe not all right away. And then the next best thing is most likely going to be the Fuego Packs. If you can buy some of these cards, once again, doing XP really just comes down to how much MT you can borrow, because I call it more so of like a loan of MT, or I'm borrowing a 10-day contract, whatever you want to call it, you know, for a card, right? Like if you want to go buy a, let's say, Pau Gasol, all you got to do with Pau Gasol is grab 30 rebounds and he's 3,000 XP. So if you guys can go to the auction house, you go search up Pau Gasol, let's say he's 50,000 MT, you buy him for that price and then you sell him right back for the exact same price, and you're just going to lose that 10% tax, which the auction house does take. So that's basically just borrowing the card. You're not really going to actually lose that much MT in the process, and you do get 3,000 XP. So once again, Pau Gasol is going to be around that 45, maybe like 43k range. You can go ahead and buy him actually for like 40k. Let's say you sell him right back for like 39,000, and you're only going to lose maybe 5 to 10k at most on one single card, and that's going to be 3,000 XP, super fast and super easy. And also just a tip, I know a lot of people already know this, but a tip about getting XP done as fast as possible is make sure you're comboing up as much stuff as possible. So if there's stuff you can do in the all-time NBA and you can also do in something else, or if there's something you can do in the Fuego that you can do in the season 6 rewards, just try to combo up as much XP as possible. And a great way to do so is going to be going to challenges, going to your skills challenges, and then going to the basketball fundamental and playing this inside scoring challenge. If you want to get, for example, Harden's points, I think he needs points. You want to get Pau Gasol's rebounds, you want to get some of those Galaxy Opals from the Fuego set, you want to get some of their challenges done. This is going to be the best game mode to do it in, because it's going to be on semi-pro difficulty, which means you're going to be able to make pretty much every single shot. It's going to be so easy to get the assists, the points, if you need blocks, steals, rebounds. It's going to be super easy to do so, and it's also on 12-minute quarters. You got a long time to go, where if you need to get, you know, 300 points, or you need to get a ton of steals, or you just want to do a ton of challenges, you have time to do so and the game's not running out. And then once you want the game to end and just exit out of the game, because you don't want to have to play a full 12 quarter-minute game if you're like done in the second quarter, what you do is you just score 5 baskets off post moves with a player to complete the challenge and end the game. And what that is, I just shoot 5 post fadeaways, and then the game ends right away, and the challenge ends, and then you get your XP all done. So that's the main tip I would say for people that don't already know, is going to be comboing as much XP together as possible. So if you're able to pick up these Galaxy Opals, you know, there's so many, you know, Miles Turner, for example, you know, Danny Green, you know, Francis assists. So you can go into that offline game, you can try to make 23 pointers with Danny Green, and then you're also getting the 25 assists with Steve Francis. You're also going for the 5 blocks with Miles Turner. You're going to get the 5 threes with Paul Millsap. You can maybe put Joakim Noah in there. He's going to go for the 10 rebounds and the 7 rebounds and the 10 points. And then you also put Gallinari to get 10 assists. So right there, you go into that one game, you can get this pretty much all done in one game, you know, besides like the Gallinari and the Millsap, which you need to do in 2 games. So even not counting those guys, that's going to be 3,045. That's 6,000 XP right there that you can get done super fast. There's also another 1,500 XP right here for just doing the Fuego challenge, which is going to be, you know, score 25 points as a team, which is very easy, win the game, and then win the game both on semi-pro difficulties. So very easy to do to get a lot of XP so far. The only one that's going to cost a lot is going to be the all-time NBA, that if you don't have a lot of MT, I'd probably recommend staying away from. And then, like, you know, Myteam wins. That's just going to be super simple. Just play the game a lot and you'll get a lot of XP. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys do have any questions. Just to quickly go over Zion in case anybody hasn't seen the card yet or wants to see what the card looks like. I mean, he's going to be an Invincible. He's a 6'7" small forward, perfect stats, you know, all going to be basically above a 98, most going to be at a 99, and then he does have 55 Hall of Fame badges. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, something wasn't clear that I explained in the video, or just any question in general about how to get XP as fast as possible, anything to do with the level 40 grind, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll do my best to answer all of your guys' questions. But hopefully this video to help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.